Hello people of YouTube. Two things before I actually go into my story for this video. First, I'm really sorry this is such a low quality video. I'm letting one of my friends borrow my actual good camera, so I don't have it. But since I didn't upload a video last week, and I told you guys I would on Fridays, I decided I should just go ahead and post this one. So, I'm sorry. It'll be better next week. Second, the reason why I didn't upload a video last week was because my boyfriend was visiting, so I'm actually not that sorry, but I should have, prepared for that and filmed one and just uploaded it. So in the future, I will try to have a video ready on Fridays, so they will be uploaded. We'll see what happens. I'm not making any promises right now, but that's what I'm going to try for. Okay, so now on to my actual story for the video. I know a lot of YouTubers that I watch have done school stories that are humorous stories from when they've gone to school. So I thought I'd jump on that bandwagon because I do have some interesting ones. The story I'm going to tell you today, you are all going to laugh at me for, and that's fine. Everyone has. I would too. Okay. So my senior year of high school was my best friend from high school, Jill's, junior year. And Jill and I had independent study together then. She was working on newspaper stuff and I was working on yearbook stuff, and then there were two other girls in there with us also working on stuff for newspaper and yearbook. And basically what that meant was we had to get our stuff done by the end of the year, but we could just pretty much do whatever the rest of the time, and we did. Yeah, but also at this time, one of our favorite teachers, who was an English teacher, Mr. Rodarmer, he had planning period in the classroom next to ours, which meant he didn't have a class or anything, so very often Jill and I would go in and talk to him and be distracting and stuff. Yeah, but okay, so this particular story was an independent study one day, and Jill and I had to go to the bathroom, and so we went. You know, we're girls, we can't go alone. So then we finished and everything, and we're at the sink, and we're just talking and goofing around or whatever, and then we realized that there was a girl in the stall who had not moved or made any sound the whole time we'd been in there, and since we'd been talking, we'd been in there a while. So, yes, before you all pointed out, I know that a normal person would have knocked on the stall to make sure she was okay. Jill and I are not normal people and have overactive imaginations, so what we did was assume she was dead. So, we're talking at the sink, realize that, and then we're whispering, we're like, oh my gosh, I don't know if that girl's okay, do you think she's dead? So we leave the bathroom and we go talk openly in the hall. We're like, I think there's a dead girl in the bathroom. What do you even do about a dead girl in your high school bathroom? So we run back down the hall to Mr. Rodarmer's room, and we burst in the door. We're like, Mr. Rodarmer, there is a dead girl in the bathroom. We are not kidding. And at first, he just sort of looks at us and he's like, okay, Hope and Jill, because he knows we goof around and are ridiculous people and have overactive imaginations. So he immediately realizes, he looks at us and he sees that we're hyperventilating, and we're at that weird point where we're so nervous that it's coming out as a laughter, but we're really just terrified. And so he's like, okay, I'll call the office ladies, you guys look pretty shaken up and everything. And while he's calling the office ladies, we're talking to one of the other girls in our independent study, and she's like, yeah, that girl was in there when I was in there 10 minutes ago. And we're like, okay, that's definitely not a normal amount of time, she is dead, oh my gosh, this is terrible. Then the office ladies call back and they're like, yeah, we checked, there's nobody in the bathroom. So most people are like, okay, obviously that proves she's not dead. Jill and I, not convinced. Clearly the murderer came back for the body. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, probably. We just have overactive imaginations. But It was suspicious. Yeah, so that is my school story for the day. If you guys have interesting school stories, or if you thought mine was interesting, please leave a comment below. And please remember to like and subscribe. And I promise the video quality will be better next week. I'm sorry about this. But yeah, I will see you guys soon.